and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's up, crypto fam? Welcome to the Xtra Bullish Hour with your host, the Bagman, Berserker, Uncle Buster, Fuma Boys, and Nerdy X. Smash those likes and the subscribe button on the way in. Thanks, fam.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up. Pump my bags up, pump it up.
Now buckle up and let's get bullish. Extra bullish.
We in here, glitches. We in here, glitches. Pump it. We pumping. Pump it up. Pump.
I put my Ripple coins in here, man.
Pump. I forgot my baggie. Pump.
Are you ready for the first
What's up, good glitchies?
Yo.
Welcome to the Extra Bullish Hour. Shout out to the chat. Smash those likeys on the way in. Extra bullish here. We're here every Sunday, 10:05, 10:10, sometimes 10:15, sometimes 10:20.
Whenever the fuck we want to get on. That's hella funny, dude.
Couple days left in 2024, glitches. You ready to pump up?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
We're all used to getting used to the $2 XRP, man. Like,
Hell yeah. No
we
more
hit $1,
50s.
you had like 600 people up in here. Now we're chilling at 218 or whatever we are. We got 227 watching. Wake up, people. Let's go. It's Extra Bullish Hour.
You know what's extra bullish? Extra bullish is Diamond Hands' birthday. Happy birthday, son. Looking fresh.
Happy
So
birthday.
fresh and so
Thank
clean,
you,
man.
5-0.
What up, Pimp? Oh, man.
Half a century.
You're hella old, bro. I thought
Thank
I
you,
was
guys.
old,
Look at how
man.
fresh he looks, though,
5-0.
dude. That fool
I'm
looks
hella
fresh.
old.
Harrow.
I'm right behind you, man. I'm working on
December
5-0.
29th, 1974.
Ooh,
That's awesome, bro.
Ooh-wee.
Love
May
you
the
guys.
second
Thank you.
half be awesome.
You're making all kinds of gains.
That's
All
right.
kinds of games.
So you get a big bag for your birthday. What'd you get? You get a big bag of birthday?
I got a Bitcoin in here too, man. I got a
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. There's my Bitcoin. Bitcoin. All kinds of games.
Ooh. That's that corn.
I like extra though, man.
That's that GMO corn.
What's up, everyone? Shout out to the chat.
Man, I actually
Let's
I bought a Ripple coin, but I had some fucking crackhead come up to me. Oh, I got something you would like. I'm all, probably not. Like,
Oh, damn.
you know, and there's like a neighbor, and I'm all, probably not, but let's check it out. And she had a fucking Ripple, Ethereum, and Bitcoin coin. I was like, where the fuck you get these from? I'm all thinking, girl, surprise the shit out of me, man. You can't make it
Somebody at
up.
the flea market in Lick. Somebody at the flea market in Lick. They're like, yeah, I got my own coins called Ripple. They were selling them up for her. Did you buy it from her?
No, she gave them to me, man.
Oh, snap. Oh, what else you get?
Yeah.
Mm.
That was cool. Nice try there, bud. Not happening.
Hey, it took a time. He was like, hold on. What did he just say? It's all good, man.
No, man.
Yo,
But yeah, that was cool.
Good morning, gents. Good morning. Let's run it.
More
Are you ready?
coins.
I thought
Starter's
Buster
ready.
was gonna say that it was Max Kaiser. I thought he said he ran into some crazy person. He's gonna say Max Kaiser, trying to sell him some
Max
Bitcoin.
Kaiser. Michael Saylor.
Kaiser Soze.
How we feeling for
Kaiser Soze.
how we feeling for 2025? Couple days left in 2024.
I'm bullish.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
so
dude, I'm ready
bullish,
for the
5
diet,
trillion.
man.
man.
Buster's getting fat over here, man. I need this New Year's to hurry up.
You got to get ready for April.
Year of the stable coin, guys. Year of the stable coin. It's gonna
Year
get
of
crazy.
utility.
Year of
Bro,
utility.
USD dropping on
Year
the
of
first or
regulation and adoption.
Year of
Do we
taking
hold
back
Casper?
that. Year of taking
we
back
hold
that number one
Casper?
spot.
Bro,
Take
I
it
was
back.
part of the Gen
I
0
doubled-
mint of Casper Ghost, and I hold the Gen 1 Casper Ghost. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What kind of question is that? All right, continue.
We
I
got
doubled down on
Agent
Casper,
X.
bro.
Agent X looking fly. Better watch out.
Bro, let's go. Let's go.
Better not cry.
2025, we're taking it seriously. We're going to the moon. It's a whole nother game.
Crisp
You
and
ain't ready.
crisp and fresh and crisp.
Bro,
Suited
crispy
up.
fresh.
So let's ask questions to Nerdy today. Nerdy, what you dressed up for, man? What you got going on today?
I
Going
am
to
You let
court?
this fly, Nerdy. For my birthday. He's dressed up for my birthday. Thank you, Nerdy.
That's right, bro.
It's for Jess's birthday.
He's bringing us
Yeah.
to crypto church. Well, why you do it, baby Billy? Because I'm selfless.
All right, you guys ready for crypto church? You guys ready for crypto
Run
church?
it, bro.
I say, don't you worry about market cap. What is market cap to utility? It is nothing. It is absolutely nothing because we hold our bags and we never let it go. All we do is
Hallelujah.
stack. We stack and stack and stack. We dollar cost average. We wait for the dips. We love red days. And we go and we stack and we stack and we stack until we moon because the bigger the base, the higher its space.
Woo.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
Let's
hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yes, preach it,
Perfect.
nerdy. Yes, I felt it,
Over.
nerdy. Tell him.
Y'all ain't right.
Crypto church,
Hold on,
man.
is that a
Hour
grill?
one.
Ready?
Let's
Put
go.
the XRP
in the bag.
Ooh,
You
Put
got a
it-
grill in?
Drop it in the bag.
XRP on clearance. Snag it up.
ooh.
You know, it's funny, guys. Right now, I'm in that XRP mode where it's like you're buying more, you're trying to get as much as you can. It doesn't feel like it's enough, and you keep going, and you keep going because you know it's getting ready to go nuts, right? So I'm still on the inflation method right now, guys. I'm like, what else can I sell? What else? I purposely don't leave the house so I don't spend money.
That's right.
I've been dumping into XCN, man. I've been dumping into the small ones, and then down the road, I'll get more XRP. That's how I feel. These are some small. XCN's tiny, bro.
What's up, Hank?
I've been dumping hard
Yep.
into that. You know, and then as
Bro,
it starts popping, I start moving over to XRP. But
Nice.
Berserker Mom
XCN
said,
is low market. Sorry.
Berserker
Fuck
Mom
yeah, it
said
is.
we only got one more pop or so before a flip switch. Berserker
Nice.
Mom
Ooh.
said that. Write that down.
Ooh,
write it down.
hold on.
Write it down. Take a
Because,
picture.
bro,
I don't.
Got the
because
pencil.
this
Hold on.
last $2.90 bump, it pulled out 15 billion out of retail. So we were at what 35 or so with like 0.01 or no with 0.1 all the way to 10% of the rich list. That was like 35 billion. And now we're at like 27, 26 billion or something like that, or maybe it was more. If you do the rich list calculation, they pulled out like 10 to 15 billion coins with that $2 run. I'm thinking that they're probably going to be okay with maybe 10 billion floating around total, like
But
10
you see
billion
how you're
floating around
thinking-
retail.
You see how you see though, like you're looking
The
big
ramp.
picture, right? And
Yep.
yeah, because a lot of people think there's only 1 million of us or whatever. 20 billion. They could go to $5 and they'll probably get another 4 billion back. $10.
They'll probably get more
you
than
know?
4 billion. Fuck,
10,
dude, 5, $10.
Yeah,
You'll get like
exactly.
a 10, 15 more billion. for sure.
You got to. It goes to $10. There's a lot of people folding. There's a lot of people. If they don't fold all the way, they're gonna cash out.
Well, remember when you used to talk about Buster back in the day where they got it all figured out? They know that there's going to be like a surviving like 5 to 10 billion coins in retail, and that's it. Zerker Mom on the tablet, 2025. One more. Let's go.
Run it.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
Run
go.
it, bro. Yeah. And then we flip switch to Gorillion because they don't care at that point. They don't care. Then it goes to the David Schwartz thing, which is they don't care if they make a few millionaires. But when he says a few millionaires, he knows it's a lot more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even some guy earlier said, oh, I was going to say real quick. He said XDC is the best bet. So I look at it like this. XDC's been to 18 cents. It's 30.
Oh, damn, Buster, you disconnected your audio. Fuck with your
your
cord,
audio,
Buster.
Oh, man.
Hello?
They cut you.
Can you hear me?
He was about to preach too. He was cooking. Hold on.
Are we
man.
good?
gotta-
Hello?
we gotta restart
Okay.
it.
He lit
Go ahead,
the
go
pilot.
ahead.
Oh, he lit the pilot.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's back. He's back. He's alive.
Run it back. Run it
XTC
back, Buster. Run it back.
2019, it was 1,000 to 1, right? But if somebody said, so 1,000 to 1, if you put money in XDC and it goes 100 to 1, let's say you put 1,000 ZERPs in XDC in 2019, and it goes from 1,000 to 100 to 1, that 1,000 ZERP is now 10,000 ZERPs. You add the zero to how many ZERPs you put in it, right? So for XDC to be at 30 to 1, you know I love XDC, but when I look at it ratio wise, it went all the way down to 3 to 1. And I think 31 is going to be the final number. It's going to be about 30-ish to 1. It could move up to 10 to 1, but when you look at XCN right now, it's 1,100 to 1. So the X's are on that side. XCN doesn't have to do shit to go to 110 to 1. XRP could be $110, XCN could be $1, and you just gained a zero on how many ZERPs you put in it. Does that make sense?
Not
I mean,
really.
that's how
but
the
I'm-
ratios work.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say I put 100 ZERPs in XCN, 100 ZERPs, right? Or you buy $250. Doesn't matter. You could buy it or put ZERPs in it at 1,100 to 1, and XCN does a little 10x run, right? And now it's 110 to 1. You just gained a zero on whatever you put in there. If you put in $220, it's now $2,200. You see what I'm saying?
Easy cheesy.
So that's why I say I'm going to go, instead of entering now with ZERPs, because I've been buying ZERPs for so long, I'm entering with coins that I think are going to make the cut. Like XCN, I didn't realize XCN had some good ass partnerships. So, and that's what I do. And I've been buying the Zebic, right? But my goal is I'm coming back for some ZERPs. Zebic is 2,500 to 1.
Are you messing with XCN on the Ethereum or the base network? What side are you rocking with it on?
I think mine's Ethereum.
Ethereum.
And we got one from Pharaoh and Sage with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, fam. He says, "Here's my question: If Ripple or the powers that be to be activated XRP utility, how can XRP be subjected to any more bear markets? Either XRP goes up or is it stay stable at a huge price? Any thoughts?"
I think this is where we're going. To me, it's like we're leaving the spec charts. All these charts are about to be scrapped and thrown in the garbage, and we're moving to utility charts. And now everything you do has to have a utility side. And that's why when the stock market's tokenized, you're going to have to be able to use these stocks. They're going to end up being coins. And then now you're not just going to hold Nike stock. You're going to be able to fucking spend it at the Nike store. They're going to have some kind of utility, or it's going to separate to where it's the utility shit and then the speculative, and it's going to be, but I think everything's going to be moving to utility.
I think the money.
That's how I view it.
I think the idiots will still be messing with memes, and that's them. If they want to play that game, go ahead.
Okay, Pharaoh, I'll answer your question. I'll answer your question based upon using David Shorts as my source of information. Okay, and this is the way how he explained it. The way how he explained it is that volatility is good. Volatility is not a bad thing. Volatility is a good thing. Arbitrage trading. When you're doing arbitrage trading between currencies, that market still has to exist, right? So people will utilize XRP to switch in and out of pairs for arbitrage trading. So when it really comes down to it, has nothing really to do with XRP. I think that's where people are really have a misunderstanding of what XRP's actual purpose in this whole thing is. What XRP does, all it does, it's a foreign exchange tool. Today we have many hops for foreign exchange. XRP is just a single hop for foreign exchange. That's it, right? Within that, there's a lot of markets and use cases for that. Now, the sauce is the products that Ripple provides. For example, Ripple has Ripple Custody. Ripple Custody is tokenized stuff. Ripple has Ripple Stablecoin, right? Now, the stablecoin is kind of like right now, you have Tether and you have Circle, right? You have all these different networks, various different networks, and there's an interoperability problem between various networks. I mean, you have like Layer 0, you have XLR networks, you have like networks like Cosmos and Polkadot that help facilitate like cross-border stuff. I mean, cross-chain stuff. I mean, CCIP and Quant have the same thing between cross-chain stuff. But when it really comes down to it, is you have the off-ramp problem. The off-ramp problem is, how do I turn my digital money into physical money? That's the problem, right? Because all blockchains do transactions, but the sauce is, how do I make that happen? And how do I make that happen in a trusted manner where I can do this from anywhere in the world, and the fiat that I'm drawing out to knows that the conversion from the digital to the physical is an audited, regulated thing. It's not just some algorithmic back, hocus pocus, Tether Fitzgerald back thing. That's the sauce is in the, so they all work together. It's not like XRP does one single thing. They all work together, but XRP itself and the XRP ledger itself has it's separate from Ripple the company, right? Because XRP ledger and the XRP itself, it's all open source. Anyone can build anything. Like you can copy Ripple and make another Ripple company, right? Like you can become a Stellar, for example. I'm throwing shade or nothing, but I'm just saying, like, you could do that. Like you could fork and you can do that. But the sauce is what Ripple has. Ripple has the regulatory clarity. We've been through the case, right? We have all the licenses with New York, and now we're trying to do everything legal with treasuries and stuff, right? Then we move on to Europe and so on and so forth. So it's more about having like the trust and the clarity and the audits and all that stuff into a market where you're going to have regular folks, because right now we have FDIC, you have FDIC, things are insured, right? So you need to have, like, we're moving to a global economy, so you need these things. So Tether and other things don't really have that, nor, like, for example, Circle, they couldn't keep up with the volume of Ripple, so Ripple came out with their own stable coins. But within that stable coin use case, XRP is used, right? So this is why they included Ethereum and all that stuff. So I hope that answers your question.
And I just wish when we started running November that we would have went to like 10, 20, so all those haters would have been left behind. They would have been buying at like 20 instead of $1, $2.
They let them in the game. Like,
yeah, the Pharaoh thing, like, yeah, the Pharaoh and Sage. I mean, I agree with you. It makes sense. They switch flip. They flip switch. We go into a whole new era of regulations after said catalyst. Who knows what that catalyst will be? It could be Corn and Tether crash, or let's say it doesn't need to crash. Let's say it just, wipes out all the memes and they keep Corn and Tether. But still, we go utility. Yeah, it makes sense. We're not going to hit no bear markets. But I see that there might be some capitulation. So as it's going up, yeah, there might be retracements here and there, but they're not going to be the gut-wrenching 50%, 90% retracements. You know what I mean? Like once, utility hits. Because I think the big banks need that stability, at a high price. So they don't need it because it doesn't matter if it's 1 million coins or not. But it will matter when the whole globe's using it. so they have to keep it stable. You know what I mean? So
The more liquidity
So-
that comes into the network, and the more volatile, the more people that use the network is the more liquidity that comes into the network, meaning that you make higher lows. So even though it's
So let me
volatile, you're like, for example, like you're not going to go back to a 0.006 cents XRP again, right? Like that's the point. Go ahead.
I would never say never, because, and here's the only reason why. When you have fools like that guy who ran Celsius, not in jail, never say never on what these people are going to do. And they're looking at letting this guy come back in the game. So I don't think it'll go back down to
You're right,
0.006.
Boomer.
Washinsky.
When you got people like, yeah, that dude is still in the game. Like,
They're
all I
in the
got to
game.
say is that nobody will be custodying my stuff but me. I'll have a couple places I hold a little bit of bags. But until all these bad characters are out in jail or doing something different, nah.
So
Would
if it
you
ain't
guys let
self custody,
self-
you ain't touching it.
Yeah, man. Until them guys in jail, man. Them guys is grimy. Would you guys, if Celsius came back on the market, would you guys let them custody some of your XRP?
Hell no.
Celsius? No.
Yeah.
I'd put my own shit in a brown paper lunch sack and set it on fire and put it on his doorstep.
Just like FTX. Isn't FTX trying to come back?
Here.
Yeah, they talking
Yeah,
about
he's
trying to
not
get
in
that
The
guy.
fuck?
Trying to get that
It's
guy
all a
pardoned.
game.
You're a clarity.
need-
They trying
What's
to
up,
double
Shockwave?
down.
Get yourself a cold
It's
wallet.
like BTC already came out that it's
Call it a
the
day.
beta test coin. And it
Beta.
was made by 4 guys and they know all the names. It's like, who was Satoshi? Satoshi is NSI. That's
NSA?
NSA.
Hey, CIA, NSA. Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. We all know that. We all known that for years. But we're waiting on the clarity. Let's go. Let's go.
XRP got clarity.
I think you got to keep buying and have a sell bag, have a small sell bag, just so you can get out of your everyday work job. Just have a small sell bag, like just so you can.
Yeah,
get
people are
exit
like,
out and do it.
$10. It's life changing for most people. Well, what's life changing? Are you talking about just buying a shack? Are you talking about
Right.
always having a driver for the rest of your life? Like, it all depends on what you mean by life changing. So
I would say
Ooh-wee.
this, that the Treasury and the Federal Reserve has worked on 2 coins. They have worked on a Fed coin, and they have worked on JP Morgan coin, and there's been various different projects. I posted a video about it, but they never are able to get it right. And the problem that they never got right was the hopping problem. How do you convert? How do you turn dollars into another currency with the network without having some kind of centralization, like a full control? How do you make it in a trust system? That's where all this comes from. That's legal clarity. That's XRP and all that other stuff.
Well, what Buster taught me was that it don't matter if Corn or Tether goes away, but it would make sense that would be the catalyst for regulations. You know what I mean? But let's say Tether ETH gets the free pass forever because of the PayPal mafia and the tiny hats. Let's say that continues. It doesn't matter. We still get regs. We still get a good enough regs to make ZERPs the king. You know what I mean? So.
What we know for 100% fact is that our Congress does not like Tether, nor is our Congress not. They're not too really. They're fond, but not too fond. They're speculative on the whole cryptocurrency market as a whole, but they do not like Tether. They've made that very clear.
I think they just haven't been paid off by Tether yet. Some guys are all crooked.
But who is that?
Like, I think,
Who is that? That's
who is
that's
Tether is
Fitzgerald.
the Chinese government, isn't it?
Fitzgerald is on the Trump administration. So to say that they haven't been paid off is kind of false because they're actually all in the same team, right?
Yeah, that's that slimy guy. That's the slimy guy that was at the Bitcoin conference.
they all have been paid off. I don't think they all. Hold on, I'm gonna say it like this: they all have not received their piece of the bacon. I think if Tether was to open up some cold storage and shuffle 20, 30 mil over here, 40 over here, 50 over here, I think we wouldn't even be talking about Tether. We would be talking about it, but the planet would be like, "Oh, they're good," right?
All right, let's just get this thing clear about Tether, okay? CME Group has told everyone, have went on MSNBC, a business, whatever, and told everyone that protecting our sovereign debt is a matter of national security. Okay, Judy Sheldon went on TV and told everyone that protecting the dollar's hegemony over the globe is a matter of national security. Bitcoin and Tether are a threat to the dollar's national security and global hegemony. Do you understand? XRP, Ripple, RLUSD, Hedera, all these other networks, they don't challenge the dollar. They're not trying to change nothing. They're working along with it, and they're just superpowering it. They're making things better. They're not
Complements it.
they're complementing it, and there's not so radical of a change to be like, hey, we want a new system. Bitcoin's gonna change the financial system. Forget your retirements, forget your home loans, forget everything. None of that matters. We want the corn. Like, it literally does not make sense. It just, none of it works like that. When you have Basel III regulations that's coming around the corner that's telling you that you have to have liquidity requirements, you have to have at least 7% liquidity, you have to have that amount of money solid. But again, you have Tether that are failed their reserves, and they only hold 74%, and they even failed Amica and New York regulation. And Congress has openly called it a time bomb. So where in this magical situation does the Bitcoin Act actually come into play? It doesn't, right? What really happens is most likely as an XRP reserve is the most likely outcome because of legal clarity, because of its use case, and because of how it does. Bitcoin does not have anything XRP does. I'm telling you, this is gonna be crazy.
Bitcoin don't do nothing.
You guys want to hear something?
It doesn't, man.
Bitcoin was originally designed to get away from international government compliance, and now everyone is screaming for crypto to have international government compliance.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I think it's because I think they steal every movement, man. That's why it's hard to change.
Yeah, man.
That's why, because even if you have a good movement, the red pill comes out, then there's a blue pill and a fucking black pill, and it just gets everything swallowed up. And then no matter what you do, you start off. I remember when it was the Tea Party, right? You had the Tea Party, folks, and the next, one of the Tea Parties running with John McCain. You're like, what the hell, bro? I thought you're the Tea Party, right?
Yeah, hold on, we're not supposed to be doing this.
It's all tribalism. They're gonna drag you back, to tribalism, bro. And as long as they have you arguing, we're being distracted. If we're arguing about anything, we're being distracted. That's why I just don't even. I try not to argue, And
people want to talk about Tether's. People want to talk about Tether's printing. Well, Tether can only print because they have Fitzgerald as their custody, and Fitzgerald is our primary bank. Meaning Fitzgerald can go to the Fed or the Treasury or whatever and say, "Give me more money," and they'll just print them more money. Again, he openly said at the Bitcoin conference that he has a limited supply. Right? That's where all this comes from. It's a big farce.
Are we at the point in world history where governments just print and we just have to accept that? And whether it be
we're just printing
or a commercial entity, they just print, right?
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you want
somebody
to love?
You're gonna find somebody to love.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da.
Here's the first moonshot move from 2017, 2018. And this is our current move right here.
Hey, we got a FUD super chat in there. You see the FUD super chat?
Same exact thing.
Do it.
Laugh, I cry.
Right in your face. Zoom out. Mm-hmm. Right in your face.
It says right here. Right here.
It took a long time though, because even on the all-time chart, you could totally, for like the last year, you could totally tell it's coming, man. And then it still drug that bitch out of here because I thought we were a little closer than we were, man. But
Yeah,
it's coming.
Well, think about it. Like
What
the
does
whole
that say?
system is real. The whole system is relying upon one thing. The whole system is relying upon Fitzgerald, and the whole thing is relying upon T-bills. But that whole situation is relying upon China and Japan selling their T-bills. So who's buying it? And then on top of that, you have the $1 trillion interest that's happening every month. So who's paying for that?
Man.
Why is
Man, I
Bitcoin
don't know if
pumping?
Oh, 'cause
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think it's institutional printing with institutional buying.
We
Bruh,
got,
how does no one see it?
all I do is win-win with the 10. He says, laugh now, cry later. All you are going to lose all your crypto. You hold it in wallets, 100% fact. AI and quantum computing will hack and wipe all your wallets by 2026. Wake up. You've been warned.
Well, it's funny he say that, right?
How do you protect?
All of it's in some type of wallet or another. All of it's in some type of wallet or another, whether it be on Coinbase, which is a has
That means
wallet.
everybody's fucked.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Or he's an
Puma,
idiot.
here's the argument. The argument is quantum. The whole quantum computer argument is any quantum computer can reverse engineer or try to get your seed phrase based off your public phrase, right? But inherently, all blockchain is all public addresses that you can search on an explorer. So technically, the only way to not be hacked is to be on a private chain.
Well,
You get what I'm
here's the
saying?
thing.
Yeah.
Let's go back to IT basics for people who don't have it, right? So it'll probably get to the
Tell 'em,
point when
Puma.
we start seeing other countries have quantum computing. We'll start blacklisting countries' IP addresses throughout, right? So that means your ISP will start blacklisting Russia, whatever countries have a quantum computer and so forth, and will be monitoring the IP just more stringent. That's
Hold
probably
on,
what's
Fuma.
going to be.
Oh damn, Fuma! I
And they're
think you
not
just brought up a
blocking
good point. Fuma, could that be tariffs?
That's one way. Well, tariffs is financial, but you could blacklist IPs, right? So
Could we blacklist
Go ahead.
people because of national security problems?
yes, you
What happened
can.
if we found out that these people like hacked into our economy somehow, or our election somehow, or into our databases
think
somehow,
I-
and we just like had to save our world somehow? I don't know, like our nation. I
Well,
don't know.
well, I will tell you
Wouldn't that be
this.
crazy?
I was told. No, I can't even say it that way. I'm going to say it like this, and you just got to read between the lines. I would not be surprised if somewhere in some bill that they were talking about dealing with hackers with kinetic responses. Think about what I told you. I would not be surprised in some bill or somewhere it's placed that they want to deal with hackers of other countries with kinetic responses. I didn't come up with that myself. I did not come up with that myself. And I'll leave it there.
There's a lot of
You
stuff,
heard about
man. Like
Think what I just said, if you can break it down.
we can't go too deep on this channel, but
Baggy.
with the
I would
way
say
how
Baggy-
the infrastructure's the way how the
Ba-
infrastructure
Baggy
is
did
moving,
that video the other day though about the quantum, right? So you said
Yeah.
no sends out,
Yep.
Bagman.
Set up a brand new wallet and send all your XRP there and just leave it there. Don't touch it. No withdrawals or nothing. Then it's quantum proof. Also, you got firewall coming. It'll make it more quantum proof. Then you have where you can disable the master key and only have accounts that you want to set that'll be able to sign transactions. So that'll be quantum proof too. So there's ways around it.
When
Also,
real
Ripple's
quick,
building
though,
stuff
High
too.
Dollar. High Dollar said,
Hold
I
on.
only speak in my opinion. High Dollar, everything is on my page. Literally, just go on my Twitter. I have links to everything that I'm talking about. I'm not just speaking out my butt. There's literally, I linked out everything there. So,
And
let's
let me
take a
state
gander.
this for the record. Yeah, let me state this for the record. Everybody's like, oh, quantum computers, they're going to hack all these wallets, blah, blah, blah. All right, number one, you got to be able to afford it. Most of y'all
The
can't afford
government
going to
can.
pay for a month. So let's just stop right there. Number two, even if they could afford it, it'd be mutually assured destruction like nuclear weapons. You know why no one's popping nukes? Because the other guys got nukes too. And the only people who wants to pop a nuke is someone without power. That's why they hire CIA, Mossad, all these guys go take out targets every day of the week who are people who are trying to acquire nuclear technology who shouldn't. That's not me. That's in your news. So even if a country were to develop it, they wouldn't be trying to hack wallets and bank accounts. You know why? It would be mutually assured destruction. We do the same thing to them. And then nobody wants to be dealing with a whole bunch of people who can't feed their kids and they got, picket signs and pitchforks and weapons. So
exactly.
Mutually assured
That's why the race for raw materials and to develop these things is such a big deal. That's why we have trade wars going on right now.
We got a couple
without the raw materials to build any of this stuff, the country does not become advanced to do any of that.
And then also, once you take out an economy, we've all seen it. What happens in other countries when you take out an economy? How many people die not of the bombs, but because of the starvation and all the other items?
And
no country wants to do that.
Mouse Cop with the 199 says, got a lot of going on here. Nerve wracking, not selling. Angus Grim with the $20 super chat. What up, Angus? He says, Happy New Year's. Cheers. Cheers, brother. Appreciate you.
And this is why the push to nuclear is such a big deal. And SMRs are probably going to be the new fad or the new trend of 2025. Because we don't have the energy to run any of this.
What about Tay Technologies and their nuclear fusion reactors?
Rolls-Royce is actually... Check out Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce built small nuclear reactors. Pretty dope.
Who do they get them from?
They built them themselves.
Bro, I say the way I look at it is they would have did it already because they would have wanted to scare everybody out. And they obviously want the public to have some interest in crypto, but they want a controlled interest and they want them. It's like a choreographed special dance, the way I look at it. So as far as them crashing all the system and hacking all the wallets, I would say they're probably going to leave the consensus shit alone. They'll fuck with the proof of work. So,
we're getting so far ahead of ourselves. They would crack regular bank accounts by now if this was the case.
Amen. Yep.
Well,
BTC.
So nothing is set.
Gold reserve, like they're talking about. Does it have that ability to do that? Digital gold.
A store of a reserve. A strategic corn reserve.
Are you all right, man? Are you all right?
Well, I'm just saying
me your birthday boy.
Maybe that's what they're waiting on. Everybody to stockpile Bitcoin in the reserves and then they pull the rug.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. I think they might just only mess with proof of work because it's a whole nother tech. You know what I mean? Instead of the consensus Byzantine agreement.
Is 80 million XCN enough, Buster?
I don't know, Chris.
Barely. Chris.
I don't know, Chris.
But Chris, let me explain something because people don't understand. Like, they're like, "Oh, it's not ISO." You don't have to be ISO, bro. It don't have to last forever. It has to wear. Right now, it's 1,100 to 1. If that bitch went to 11 to 1, and you have 1 million of them, you're literally 1 million divided by 11 is 90,000 ZERPs. Okay, that's how it works. I don't give a fuck if it lasts forever or not. 90,000 ZERPs for very little.
All right, back to
and that's what it should be. Crickets.
The way how entity data explains it, which I don't think Holler, whatever his name is, has ever watched anything in his life. The way how entity data has explained it is that there's going to be 2 crises. Okay, the first crisis is the crisis that we're about to hit in 2025, which is the banking crisis, right? And the second one is the quantum crisis, which is the AI agent implementation. So the first one is the move to tokenization, And the second one is the move to AI agents. And then in the entity data, they clearly explain that the only way how the banks cannot lose any of this stuff is to be a trusted source. So they are going to be part of your open banking, and that's your PSD3s, your PSD4s. It's literally all there.
We got a mouse cop with another 199. Says appreciate all of you. Stay bullish. And we got him in the building. Words from the words from the elite. You will own nothing and be happy. That guy is right. Fuma, you're thinking small, my guy. It's bigger than you think. NWO.
Yeah. Let me tell you how I'm going to own nothing and be happy. It's all going to be in trust and holdings company. So Zeddy won't own anything. Fuma won't own anything.
Soldier of Judah with the 2. Where to buy XCN?
That's your tokenization, right? XCN is available. Okay. If you guys want to know where anything's available, you go to CoinGecko, you look up the coin, and then you click on the markets tab, and it shows you exactly what market you can get it from. You can do that with any coin.
Yes, you can. Coinbase Exchange, Gate.io.
We going, guys. Are we scheduled for that boating trip coming up? That way we can all lose our ledgers.
I think so.
We're scheduled, right?
It was a big yacht, right?
Yeah. It was a big ass yacht, but it might crash in a boating accident. I'll have my life jacket on.
Mine fell in Buster's pool while I was trying to squeeze through and get some brisket.
Yeah, I found it. It's good. I got it. Hella funny.
Ooh-wee.
But it's gonna be all right. I think everybody they already got this down to attrition breaking down the holders, because the diamond hands they're few and far between. There's only 6 of us here, but there's actually 1 diamond hands, and it's his birthday. Happy birthday, diamond hands. But what I'm saying is, down there. Happy birthday, brother. So, but what I'm saying is,
birthday, bro.
These diamond hands are losing because it's proof in the pudding. All you got to do is do a quick little math calculation on the rich list, and they done extracted, like Buster. I'm going to use Buster's words. They done took them coins back. They took back 15 billion coins from retail, literally in the last 2 months. Like, look at that, motherfucker. That proves to you everybody's a paper hand. Everybody, bro. They took back 15 billion coins, billion with a B, from retail just in this $2.90 run. Can you imagine if we go to $10, $20? Everybody's out, bro. Everybody's out. Zerker Mom knows, bro. Zerker Mom knows.
Also, all the liquidations too.
Yeah.
720 is number 2, and then 22 is number 1 spot. It's not that far.
December 19th, they took 1.2 billion in liquidations.
Damn.
And that's happening every other week.
Bro, the numbers are on the rich list. You just calculate the numbers and look at how many were. If there's a way back machine on what was on the rich list 6 months ago, and then you look from 0.1% to 10%, that's like retail. That's what we've surmised as retail. Even the big dicks, they're fucking 0.1%. That's not Schwartz. Schwartz is the 0.001. Tippy top.
Yeah.
There's only like 500 motherfuckers in that one. I'm talking about 0.1%.
0.1%. I think the average Joe Blow thinks they're like millionaires, but it's only 400,000, I think, for 0.1%. It was 440 or 400,000. That's not, that is not fucking institutional, man. That's like regular people. Like, so institutionals is like millions, 50 million, 100 million, not so. Yeah, we have a lot of coins, man. People underestimate how many coins we actually hold, and the game is you gotta have a nice game plan to survive when they show you the money, because they're gonna show you the money to get them back.
Bro, it blew me away, bro. That
Show me the
chunk,
money.
that number got eaten up quite fast with this little $2.90 run. Like gone, bro. 10 to 15 billion coins gone. Everybody sold that shit. Like, can you imagine if we're at fucking $20? 20
But then-
bucks, 30 bucks? Dude, everybody's
Exactly.
selling
So,
their
but
shit.
the mindset the average person has, well, you know, because honestly, the way we've ran, it's been smooth, but we've been hidden, right? The next time we surge out, because Bitcoin was going, Doge started up when we started up, right? Doge was everywhere, and then Bitcoin goes, and then we're sort of hiding behind Bitcoin, and then XLM runs up the back, and people on Twitter is like, yeah, XLM was the one the whole time, yeah, man. And then now, if we run up this time, now we're gonna be out in the open. But anyone that enters at $3, they're not gonna last a fucking round. If they come in at $3 and buy and it goes to 6, they doubled their money and they're out. So the only people that are gonna survive a whole, if we go this year of bull run, is the people that did the research, like Marvin Davis says. If you didn't do the research and you don't know how big this is, you're probably not gonna survive.
We got a few minutes left in the show. Let's go down the panel and get your guys' predictions for 2025. We'll start down the line.
Fuma? You got predictions, son?
So, man, this Donald Trump thing is big, man. I mean, his name was like DMX's song, you know, what's my name? And then, like, the damn market exploded, bro. Man, I'm going to go bullish, man. I'm going to say, in the year, next November, I'm going to say $85. Ooh-wee. Because this dude's name made it 4X. That was it.
So what about January once he comes in and the SEC's gone, Gary's gone, Case is gone? $5-10?
I could be wrong. It could go to 800 with Donald Trump in office. I could be wrong. Like, his name caused it to 4X, y'all. That's something. So
yeah, I think a big year is coming up, man. I could see hundreds and hundreds of dollars by the end of 2025. And then we move into 26, and you know, that could be utility. If not 25, we'll see. I think it's way higher than people think, and I think the coins are coming back. So,
I think at the end of next year, December. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would just. You got to lick something, but change your life with as few as possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best advice. Change your shit. Change your situation up with as few as possible.
Right.
Well, I think.
Or
We
have
thought
a,
one more thing. On the top of the screen, that 487 is going to double next year. I think crypto is going to be so explosive. People are going to be up in here. Guys, what do I do? Nerdy, Berserker, help me.
Do I sell now?
Nah, bro. No. Yeah. No, they're not even gonna. That's the thing. People coming in. That's the weird dichotomy of the psychology of crypto, is that we got new people come in. They fold themselves into the mix, and they act like they're an expert right out the gate, and that's what they don't understand. Is they don't want, their ego doesn't want to feel like the new guy. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be a lot of people that are like, "Do you even know about XLM? Do you even know about ISO?" Like when we're at fucking hundreds of dollars. Like,
yeah,
you know,
honestly, it's all together. They're all moving together. They're not going to flip switch on XRP and leave a 40-cent XLM because Buster's coming through there and wiping that shit up. Right? They're not going to do that. They're all moving together. But just the mindset, if I said $50, everyone that says you're smoking hopium, those are all the people that will be wiped out when they give you $50, because they already have in their head, it can't hit $50. Buster and Zerker's smoking the hopium pipes, blah blah blah. But when it hits 100, you'll have no coins left.
They just keep moving the bar, anyways. It'll never hit $1. It'll never hit. Now it's $10. It'll never hit $10.
Here, Buster, here's a pipe. Here's the hopium. Here you go, bro. Here you go. You grab that.
Coffee time.
coins.
We got coffee time coming up at the top of the hour. Nerdy and Jess, you guys got any predictions for 2025 before we get out of here?
I'm still waiting for that 5 trillion to come in. for the end of the year? I mean, is it gonna come all at once on the 30th? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Brad
Uh,
said that, huh?
yep.
He might have been a
So
month off.
I think personally, 2025 is a year of stable coins. We see more adoption coming in. I see more banks that are offering more services. But I don't see real money coming in until 2028. I mean, we might see some stuff 2027, end of 2026, but I think 2025 is 92% correction, cyber attacks, a lot of chaos. I think 2025 is gonna make 2020 look like it was minuscule, like it was nothing. I think 2025 is gonna be talked in the history books forever, and I think 2026 and beyond is gonna be life changing.
Well, if we stay on the cycle, 2025 would be the start, basically, of the new bear market.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I could deal with a bear market. I'm gonna just buy more.
Jimmy Dean. Jimmy,
If they really don't want me to buy more, I'm gonna just buy more.
Jimmy Dean said thoughts on XPR. I like XPR. I think you got to have your own picture of how the system's going to be. I mean, when you look at quant's like bringing together the blockchains before the blockchains are even really ready to go, right? Why would they start on something like, because it's all planned out in my mind, but I look at XPR will be credit unions. XPR will connect credit unions to XRP with the banks, or that coin with the banks, you know, and it's going to be a multiple of coins, but XPR is I think XPR is a sleeper myself. I like it.
I think
There
there's
you
going to
go.
be a
Go
point
stack
of
up
no
on it.
return, where there's going to be a point of no return, you know, whatever that number is, because we tapped on it earlier. I think whatever it is, if you $10, then your life change, $20, $50, and your life change. But there's going to be a point of no return where we're not sitting here flipping our dicks around. Like, it's going to be like party time. So good luck with that.
It's
I
already
think that's
party time,
2025.
baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think
I
that's
love it.
2025. But like, I think Nerdy's life changing is like hundreds or thousands. That's the 2026, 2027,
Life
even
changing?
hundreds of thousands. Life changing, bro.
Life changing.
When you're
is,
saying 2027,
29 million.
yeah, it's over, bro.
29.5
27,
million.
28, yeah, 27, 28.
$1,000.
Dude, fuck. We're way past paper hand, diamond hands, fighting with
Yeah.
each other, all that dumb shit. Yeah.
Do you think
No.
they're going to give that kind of money away though?
Yeah, 1,000 in 2027, and then 2028, 29.5 million. And I think in between, 2025, everyone loses everything and no one is able to hold on. Just like 2020, everyone had to sell in order to keep things going. I think they're going to do the same thing. They're going to squeeze everyone as much as they can throughout 2025, because there's already signs of it. They're already announcing the next wave of whatever they're announcing. So combine that with all the other geopolitical stuff. I mean, 2025 is going to squeeze a lot of people, but if you make it out of 2025 into 2026, you're going to be a very happy person, because if you know anything from markets always recover faster than economies, and when the economies recover during 2026 and 2027, it's going to be the greatest economy. It's going to be the greatest recovery of ever.
The aliens are only going to accept crypto. Load up.
Shout out Legendary. Hell yeah. Also,
got-
happy birthday, Diamond Hands. Fuck yeah.
Thank you guys. I love you guys. I
Yep.
love the chat. You guys rock. I just pray that everybody's positioned correctly and that you're right, and wherever you're at, that's where God wants you. So don't stress. I was stressing about getting more and more and more. I do want more, but I'm not in a position right now to do it. So that's where I'm at. God bless you. Thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. Thank to my family, whoever's
Let's
listening.
work on straight up, brother. Happy 50th. Everyone work on getting that shit in, wallets with no sends. That's all you could do. all the quantum stuff is from Jeremy I am, bro. Like, he bugs the shit out of me. But he started the whole, he's getting all the quantum thing going. But if they got to build the trust, man. They can't wreck the damn thing they're trying to build trust on. So it makes zero sense in the long term to even think like that. And all you can do is control what you can control, man.
Yes,
If they
sir.
choose to do that, what can you do?
We got coffee time coming up at the top of the hour, guys. I will say that January is looking like it's going to be the start of that next moonshot. As you see here, it's pretty much mimicking the same. I think this is the 2020 chart, so we're basically days
I
away.
hope so.
If it was mimicking this cycle, we're basically days away from this next pop, but it'll probably come once all that January stuff starts kicking in. But we'll see you guys on coffee time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who dropped a super chat. Make sure to smash those likeys on the way out. Hope you guys have an abundant and a lovely 2025. Appreciate you guys stacking up them zerps. We'll see you guys on coffee time. Later, glitches.
You
Extra bull.
Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it to the moon, pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, gotta pump my bags up. Pump it up, XRP to the moon. Pump it up, pump it up.